Hey Adina, good morning.
Good morning.
Today is day one of our first lesson in Peace.Love.Balance in the You First program.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo! So hopefully many of you saw our little intro and our do-over, which we did, to just kind of give you an idea of what it is that we are, what our mission is and what we're hoping to accomplish. And so today we chose as a beginning, as a starter point, we chose the topic about energy. So we're going to spend not long, just a little bit of time together to just introduce the idea of energy and to give you some ideas and some tips on how you can begin to start to mind your own energy. And then we'll be back on Wednesday next week to go live. So Adina, what do you want to say about energy to get us started this morning?
I have tons of it all the time and it freaks people out. But that's just who I am in my own energy body. And, just going back to that whole idea of what we are aware of, we can manage. And so that's, we're going to talk about energy today, and then you spend the next week really recognizing your energy, the shifts in energy and different things that happen within your own energy. So then if anything comes up and you have any questions, then we get back online together and we start the sharing bits, the back and forth of what energy is and how you can manage that energy.
Awesome. So bear with me, guys, while I try to bring up a couple of slides here, because what I want to do is talk about our help to introduce an understanding of what energy is and how our bodies are actually energy systems. So Adina, can you see the slide up there?
Yes.
Woo woo. So understanding and knowing that we are energy systems and that all day long we expend and renew energy, which means that, as we're serving our clients, as we're serving our families, as we're serving ourselves, hopefully, paying attention to and understanding that our energy, we're either giving out energy or we're actually getting more energy. And understanding that these energy systems, we can categorize them. And this is kind of how Adina and I are going to speak about energy and actually all the things that we're going to talk about in this realm of mind, body, spirit. And so understanding that mind, body, spirit are the energy systems in the body. So our mind, lots of energy up there, right? Our body is completely, our cells, everything is made from energy. And our spirit, our heart, also is an energy that contributes to the whole. So understanding that these are not separate, what affects one affects the other.
Absolutely. And again, just touching on the fact that we are this energy system within this fleshy body, and your body reacts to the different energies and the energy shifts. You can feel different energies. Either sometimes how many of you guys have felt goosebumps all the way up into the back of your head or into the back of your eyeballs? That's part of the energy shift that happens on a within our bodies. Another one is if you feel tight or tense somewhere, figure out where that tension is, where it is, and knowing that as I feel this something changing, shifting, or what is it? Why is it? What am I doing at the time? What am I thinking at that time? And figure out and just really pinpoint where that energy is sitting, whether it's not good or bad, it just is. What is the energy? Where is it sitting? What is it doing? And now be conscious of what's happening around you that may have caused that energy to shift, change, and feel a certain way, right?
Yeah, perfect. So the whole thing is just being aware, because you can't make a change in something until you're aware that it's happening, right? So, I think that's what we're asking for you until we speak again, is just, it's really simple. Nobody likes homework. You already got, how many of you already have enough things to do? But the idea is, just as Adina set up, is just to really begin to pay attention to how the energy is affecting you, in your own body, in the space that's around you. And, play around with it a little bit. When you feel some of those tense spots or the tightness, or, your breathing elevates, or you feel your blood pressure getting high, take a couple deep breaths, play around with how you can begin to manage your own body with really simple techniques like that. And breath is actually, it's the absolute best way to, lower your heart rate, bring yourself into balance when your energy gets to be too much. When it starts to feel overpowering, oftentimes you need your energy to be really high, right? Because Adina, you can't do the things that you do in a day if you don't have energy, right? So you be like that. But you also know, excuse me, when there's times where that energy is just not feeling right, okay? So that's what we want you to do. Pay attention to it. There's a lot of energy around. We're doing energy. Does it feel good or does it not feel good, okay? And when it's not feeling good, take a couple deep breaths. Pay attention to how you can, again, begin to manage and I don't want to say control, but in a way it is manage your own energy.
Awesome. And that's, again, this is like the first idea behind this awareness. And then of course, what we're going to do is we're going to continue to take you on this journey of the bits and pieces that will help you take control, be aware, and be conscious of all of the things through daily practices. So the first call to action to you guys is just understand your energy, feel it, experience it, and we can't wait to get back to you.
Woohoo! So bear with me again. I'm trying to figure out how to work this work PowerPoint and Zoom at the same time. Electronically challenged a little bit here, but we'll get there. But this is one of the ideas that we wanted to leave you with as well, which is, and the picture kind of shows the different energy systems in the body, and we've got a lot more to talk about with that as well. But when you keep your energy body in balance, naturally, everything else begins to fall in place. So just becoming more aware of what's really worth your energy, and what you can do in those moments when you feel your energy taking a turn or going in a place where it's not where you want it to be.
Awesome. That's pretty much wraps it up into a happy little energy ball. I'm feeling it.
Me too.
Yeah.
And Adina and I, okay, so I'm just going to be a little transparent right here. We had probably 2 days worth of stuff that we were like, what do we do in this first video? Okay. So, on the topic of energy, there's so many more things that we can talk about it. So we hope that us narrowing it down to this little piece of just begin to be aware of what your own personal energy is, gets you on the road to where we talk to next. And we can't wait. We can't wait to hear from you. The things that you discover, the things that you find that you may not have noticed before. So that's it. Pay attention, start to, be aware of what energy is happening around you and in you. And we'll see you guys. When is it? Wednesday morning?
Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Also, share and comment on this video just to get the ball rolling. We are here as your conscious leaders. We are here as your support system on this journey of learning more about yourself, self-care, and you first.
Awesome. And you know what, I'm going to do a little shameless plug right now too. If you want to learn a little bit more about, some energy and different techniques and things, go visit my website, www.Peace.Love.Balance.com, and you'll find a bunch of stuff on there as well. So awesome. See you guys next week. Thank you again for your time today. One done. Yay. Bye.